Hi guys, it's Team Shushla here, and I'm here with Ludwig Hällström, who plays top 4 with metalfoes.
So, max out every metalfoe monster. No reason not to do it.
Right?
Triple eccentric because it outs every card, or most cards, and it's also like 3 more metalfoes because of combination. Kirin Bambuku, Luster. It's not that great, but Ignister is kind of broken. Rabbit, just more metalfoes in theory. Triple Gofu, default. 2 desires only, because you don't want like unnecessary amounts of dead cards in your deck, because metalfoes can't really play with like 2 dead desires in your deck, because a lot of the time you have to top deck in grind games. So it's kind of risky, and same with this painful decision. 2 MST, you can pop your own combination, but it's an out to anti-spell as well, so not much to really explain. 39 cards, 2 full and 1 regular fusion. So I played 2 because a lot of it's an out anti-spell, but it never came up, but it's very good to be able to set double fusion and 1 combination, because then you make Oracle, you flip it in standby and make Oracle Adamante, and then you fuse the Oracle with the other one. It was just like an extra combo piece, but I tend to side the second one out a lot. 1 combination, thinking about 2, but I don't know, 1 is enough. Auto win and 1 warning. This was kind of a last minute choice. I had 1 slot over, and it's really good in the mirror because you just flip it and win, and it's easy to side out, and yeah, extra side.
You can take the extra deck.
Okay. 2 outcast, I make 2 a lot, because you can make 1 on their turn, then with this fuse with the first one into the second one is still 2 cards, so 2 comes up a fair amount. 3 Mithril. A lot of the time only 2 come up, but I make 1, fuse it for the second one, and it's very good to have the third, because if the second one dies, you still can recur them. 1 Oracle, you only need 1, because you never make more than 1. 1 Adamante. I did play Sulking, and I probably would play it even if I didn't, because you can fuse with anything for it, so everything is still with Alcast is a live target for this. The Utopia package, make it a fair amount. Break Sword. It's a rabbit. You can use rabbit to bring out the level 3 vanillas, and then you overlay for this, and it's an out anti-spell. This also is an out for anti-spell. I did play the Sulking package, or these 2, and then I played these 2. I would play these 2 no matter what, because this is really good in the mirror. You open this, and MST you just have 2 scales to remove from them. So it's just a free stun monster with Gofu, and this is just auto win in the mirror as well. Then the Sulking package was kind of last minute, because earlier I didn't play it because it didn't come up, but I had Totem Bird and Gramples instead of these 2, and you just need Break Sword and Castle if you want things to make with Rabbit. So yeah, it's also auto win in some cases, and if they can't auto Sulk in the first turn, you just win. So that is the extra deck. Now onto the side. Triple Commangus. It was mainly because the size of the event, it was very small, and it was like a couple of Blue Eyes and a lot of ABC. I probably wouldn't side this if it was a bigger event or other matchups expected. 2 Denko because Palistoics and other trap decks. It was a barrier statue, which I didn't play. 2 Retaliating and 2 Maxi. Retaliating is for going second in the mirror match, and it floats down into Maxi, and Maxi is generally a good side card. 2 Side Blocker, it's very generic, and you can side it in almost for anything, and call it something you're afraid of. 2 Cosmic, it's anti-spell out, so I tend to side it in versus Burning Abyss and other rank 3 decks. And also the mirror match, because it permanently removes a scale. Then 2 System Down for ABC. Didn't side it in because I never faced the ABC, but it's good in theory.
What were your matchups for the day?
I go first to 2-0 metal foes, 2-1 metal foes. Then it was lose 1-2 metal foe Youngsing, and then 2-1 Fluffle PK, and last round I won versus Clown rank 4 Fiesta deck.
Okay, so what was the MVP card of the day?
I don't know, probably Mithril and Alcest,
Yeah.
probably. Because like the entire deck just revolves around getting value out of these guys and these guys getting value out of the engine, and it wasn't like any spectacular card in the main deck. Also the 2 fusion spells was quite nice, and a lot of the time I sided one of the 2 fusion spells out. So basically I for just some side card or whatever, but I'd rather have one less to search than having the risk of drawing one more. So
Yeah.
I don't know, it feels just comfortable because it's a lot better to miss one when searching than having one too many when drawing.
Alright. Thanks for the deck profile and congratulations.